Whitney Houston's untimely death shook the world in 2012, leaving fans and loved ones devastated. Despite an official coroner's report that ruled her death as accidental, there has been rampant speculation and numerous conspiracy theories surrounding the events leading up to her passing. One popular theory involves her mentor and record producer, Clive Davis, and his infamous pre-Grammy party held at the same hotel where Whitney was found dead. Fans have raised questions about the timing of the party and its potential role in Whitney's death, with some even suggesting that it was a Hollywood ritual. In this article, we will delve into the details of Whitney Houston's final days and explore the popular conspiracy theories that surround her death. The death of Whitney Houston in 2012 remains a mystery to many of her fans and loved ones. Paramedics found her lifeless body inside her hotel room bathtub at the Beverly Hilton and tried to resuscitate her with CPR. But it was too late. While the coroner's report stated that Whitney's death was accidental, some fans believe that there was something more sinister at play. Many point to Whitney's longtime mentor and record producer, Clive Davis, as being involved in her death. Kanye West recently spoke out about how Hollywood elites often stage celebrity deaths to make it look like they unalived themselves, and Whitney's fans are now saying that this is exactly what happened to her. Hours after Whitney was discovered in her hotel room bathtub, Clive Davis held a pre-Grammy party in the same hotel, allegedly knowing that Whitney's body was still in the building. Fans are now convinced that Clive is one of the Hollywood elites who has the power to make celebs disappear. Whitney Houston died on February 11, 2012. On the same day, she was supposed to perform at Clive's pre-Grammy Awards party at the Beverly Hilton Hotel in Beverly Hills. Just hours before the scheduled party, Whitney's assistant discovered Whitney lying face down in a bathtub filled with water. Whitney was unresponsive, and her assistant called Whitney's bodyguard Ray Watson to help her get Whitney out of the tub. The scene in the bathroom was surreal, and Ray panicked because he couldn't understand what had happened to Whitney. Whitney's assistant and her bodyguard called 911, and the paramedics arrived at Whitney's hotel room at 3:30 p.m. They performed CPR, but sadly, it was too late, and at 3:55 p.m., Whitney Houston was pronounced dead. The LA County Coroner's Office later concluded that Whitney's death was caused by drowning combined with the effects of heart disease and drug use. While the autopsy report noted external trauma on Whitney's body, the coroner ruled that there were no signs of foul play. However, Whitney's fans believe that there was something suspicious about the whole thing, and the speculation reached a boiling point after it was revealed that Clive Davis decided to go through with his pre-Grammy party at the Beverly Hilton after learning that Whitney had died. Many fans believe that Clive was somehow involved in Whitney's death, and they are saying that his pre-Grammy party was a ritual. Clive claimed that he wanted to pay tribute to Whitney because that's what she would have wanted, and he insisted that Whitney's family didn't ask him to cancel the party. But Whitney's fans find it hard to believe that anyone could throw a party while Whitney's body was still in the building. Many believe that Clive is hiding something and that he knows more about Whitney's death than he's letting on. The death of Whitney Houston in 2012 shook the world and left her fans and loved ones in a state of shock and mourning. Despite the official autopsy report claiming that her death was accidental, rumors and speculations about the true cause of her demise continue to circulate to this day. One of the most controversial aspects of the events surrounding her death is the decision of her longtime mentor and record producer, Clive Davis, to hold a pre-Grammy party at the same hotel where Whitney was found dead in her room. The party reportedly went on despite the fact that Whitney's body was still in the building, causing outrage and disgust among many of her fans and family members. In this article, we will delve deeper into the controversy surrounding Clive Davis's decision and explore the various conspiracy theories that have emerged about Whitney Houston's tragic demise. Several of Whitney's friends and family members have since spoken out against Clive's decision to go ahead with the party, with many calling it disrespectful and inappropriate. Chaka Khan, a longtime friend of Whitney's, even went as far as to say that Clive's decision was insanity and that it was the opposite of what Whitney would have wanted. She criticized Clive's claim that the party was a tribute to Whitney, saying that it made no sense for someone who supposedly cared about her to have the strength to party just hours after her death. According to Chaka Khan, a true tribute would have been to gather everyone together, say a prayer, and then go home. The decision to hold the party has fueled speculation that Clive Davis may have been involved in some way in Whitney's death. Some fans have gone as far as to accuse him of being one of the Hollywood elites that Kanye West recently spoke about, who allegedly have the power to make celebrities disappear. The fact that Whitney's body was still in the building while the party was going on has led many to believe that Clive must have known something about her death and that the party was actually a cover-up for something much darker. Adding fuel to the fire are the rumors that Whitney was beaten before her death. Although the official autopsy report makes no mention of this, several industry insiders, including Jaguar Wright, have claimed that Whitney's family saw her body and that she didn't just die in the bathtub, but was actually beaten up. This theory is supported by the fact that Whitney had defense wounds on her body, consistent with someone who had been fighting for her life. If true, this would suggest that there was foul play involved in her death, and that someone may have wanted her dead. A video that recently resurfaced on social media has also raised suspicions about the events leading up to Whitney's death. The clip shows Whitney crashing an interview with Brandy, Monica, and Clive Davis just 2 days before she died. In the video, she can be heard repeatedly saying the word drowned while passing a note to Brandy. Fans have speculated that Whitney knew she was in danger and that she was trying to warn Brandy about something. Some have even claimed that they can hear Clive Davis saying you have to pay him tribute in the background, leading to even more suspicion about his involvement in her death. The controversy surrounding Whitney Houston's death only deepened when her only child, Bobby Christina, passed away just 3 years later in the same manner. Like her mother, Bobby Christina was found unresponsive in a bathtub and later died in hospital. The fact that she died in the same manner as her mother has led some fans to believe that there was more to Whitney's death than meets the eye, and that there may be a sinister plot at work. Tragic how the lives of Whitney Houston and her daughter Bobby Christina Brown ended in eerily similar circumstances. Bobby was found face down in a bathtub in her Georgia home in January 2015 and remained in a coma for nearly 6 months before passing away at the young age of 22. The autopsy report determined that the cause of her death was immersion associated with drug intoxication, but it could not confirm whether it was intentional or accidental. Adding to the tragedy, Nick Gordon, Bobby's former fiancé, who discovered her body, also died of a suspected overdose in July 2020. Her father, Bobby Brown, has accused Nick of being involved in both Whitney and Bobby Christina's deaths by supplying them with drugs, but fans have dismissed these claims and pointed out that Bobby was probably trying to deflect from the fact that he was the one who introduced drugs to Whitney. Fans are now pointing fingers at music industry executive Clive Davis, suggesting that his pre-Grammy party, where Whitney's body was still in the hotel, was a blood ritual. They believe that Whitney was literally sacrificed, and the party was a ritual because they partied knowing that her dead body was in the hotel. Some fans have even questioned Clive's involvement in Whitney's death, alleging that he had something to gain from it, especially considering his massive net worth of $850 million as of January 2023. While it's true that celebrities' catalogs tend to see a significant spike in sales after their death, it's a stretch to suggest that Clive Davis or anyone else involved in the music industry would have intentionally caused Whitney's death to profit off of her work. However, fans argue that the way Whitney was treated by the industry while alive and after her death was a clear indication of how disposable she was to them. The tragic circumstances surrounding the deaths of Whitney Houston and her daughter have left fans questioning the music industry's role in their downfall. Some fans are even echoing Kanye West's sentiments, saying that the industry profits off of celebrities and would stop at nothing to maintain control of their music. While it's important to examine the role that the music industry and those involved may have played in Whitney's life and death, it's also important to remember her immense talent and contributions to the world of music. In conclusion, the circumstances surrounding Whitney Houston's death are still shrouded in mystery and controversy, and fans continue to speculate about what really happened. While some believe that Whitney's drug use and personal struggles were ultimately the cause of her death, others point to larger forces at play in the music industry. The rumors about Clive Davis' involvement in Whitney's death persist, though there is no concrete evidence to support them. As with many celebrity deaths, the truth may never be fully known. However, what is certain is that Whitney Houston left an indelible mark on the music world, and her legacy will continue to live on through her music. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any of our latest videos. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more thought-provoking discussions in the future. See you in the next one.